place on fire. Let's get high.
What's good, peeps? What is good? What's popping, everybody that came through to the chat? I am Master's Korner. I'm tired of shit. I'm sorry. I'm extremely tired right now. I don't know why. I just had a little something to eat. I don't know. I'm tired as hell right now, but we're going to get it together. It really is, and it's hot in here. Something's going on with my heat. That's probably another reason why I'm so damn tired. Something going on with my air conditioning. They're supposed to come and fix it. Well, salute to everybody that came in the chat, though. Salute. Shawana Allah, I see you in here first, yo. Thank you, yo. Thank you. I appreciate you listening to it. Everybody that listened to my breakdown today, the video I made about Oshaki and Rocky Hernandez, yo. Salute to you, Sheldon LDBC or nothing in the house. Salute to you. What's popping with you? Mike Biggs boxing in the house. Corner Boss, what is good with you? AD Solo, what's popping? What's popping with you? Salute Cuzzo. I see you just do in the house. What's popping? What's good with y'all? A condo, LDBC or nothing. Salute to the Corner Boss up in the chat. Salute to you. I be who I be. Swine, my brother. I be who I be. Salute to you. Salute to you, TD Sports Talk. Bronx in the house. TWT is in the house. What's good with you? Corner Boss in the house. Brian King B, what's popping with you? What's good? It's crazy. I think it's working now. Yeah. I had to resort to my phone for a second. Salute to you, Teach. What's popping with you, Teach? What's good with you? Teach, you be everywhere, yo. You be everywhere. Right. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. Salute to you, Roger Thompson. They said they was coming. They called my phone and said it was coming. Better show up. I'm telling you, I ain't playing no games. It's over 80 outside. It ain't no reason. Come fix my air conditioner. I go buck wild in this joint. Suit to you, Shogun 76. What's good with you? Kiss my Converse. Yo, the fights is going on later on tonight. That's why I was like, yo, we might as well go on at 5 o'clock the regular time and get it in, talk about some boxing for like an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully when they get here, they don't make too much noise. Hopefully they come. Oh, this motherfucker's not playing. Don't play with it. But I made a video about resumes, about just resumes in general, but particularly it was about people talking about Tank's resume in a negative light and just going back and forth about whose resume is better out of his, Tank's, Shakur's and Devin's and all of that stuff. And my whole premise around the video is just by saying that, you know, some fighters are in need of those type of conversations, and I just don't think Tank is one of them. I know Tank said that he's not king yet until he gets those other two fighters, Shakur and Devin, in the ring, and that's just king talk. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing, the only goal that he has to reach. His goal was to fight Ryan Garcia, and because that was his biggest payday, and he made that and he did that. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though when it comes to resumes, nobody brings up Tank's when it comes to him making a fight with anybody. Like, nobody brings up their resume or, you know, who did Tank fight to get this fight. They usually bring up his opponent's resume, who he fight to get a Tank's fight, but not vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, Picasso. Yeah. Yeah, right. Right. But yeah, like, I really just think a lot of the conversations we have, especially with Tank's name in it, and nowadays Shakur's, you know what I'm saying, or even Devin's name in it, a lot of them be, you know, conversations that's really only for negativity. It's not, there really is no premise behind the conversation. It's just, you know, regular talk, you know. But when you single out one person that has the same issue as everybody else, that's clear hatred. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bottom line, and I said it before, is that nobody, like everybody is mad, especially for years, at Tank's resume because of two people. It's always been like that. Before Shakur was in it, it was Gary Russell and Devin, or, you know, it was always, you know, Ryan and this person. It was always two people. It was always two people. You know what I'm saying? Now that Tank's fought Ryan and Gary Russell's did what I said he was going to do, absolutely nothing with his career, but stay down there. And you know what I'm saying? It's like people's just scrambling for for big fights for Tank. I understand Shakur and Devin. I understand that those are big fights, and he won them. So I just think the conversation in a negative light about Tank is not needed, because nobody cares about who's on Tank's resume or not on Tank's resume. Everybody still want to fight him. So what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going to be like, well, who did Tank fight to fight this person? Nobody's ever going to say that. People will say that about Shakur. People will say that about Devin Haney. Nobody will ever say that about Gervonta Davis, because he's the bag. And he's entertaining. Nobody's going to be like, well, he didn't fight this person. You see people saying that Tank should fight Manny Pacquiao. That people should. I heard Canelo before. I heard a heavyweight recently in a joking way. I heard Bud. I heard so many people that's out this man's weight class that he should fight. That right there should tell you something. Nobody's saying them things about anybody else that fights at 135 pounds or 140 pounds. That right there should tell you that the conversation about his resume is null and void. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know, I'm not even taking sides. I'm not sitting here saying Tank's resume is better than everybody's. It doesn't really matter. That's what my point is, that it doesn't matter. Like, and there's no reason to talk about his resume in a negative light, because evidently it's working. You know what I'm saying? It's working, you know? And it's not like he's fighting MMA fighters. He's fighting actual fighters. He's fighting people that held titles before. He's fighting people that's top 10, top 5, people that stays in old media's mouths. He's fighting those names. Like, you can't even, it's only hate when you bring up Tank's resume in a negative light. That's just how I look at it. Because nobody else brings up his resume at all when it comes to him making a fight. It's always just a negative way, just something negative to say, you know what I'm saying? Who he hasn't fought or who he has, you know what I'm saying? But it goes back to it. Like, it's always two people, and the two people now that people want to see on Tank's resume is Devin Haney and Shakur. Now, I can see if they were on each other's resume, then you can have something to talk about, but they're not. Nobody's on anybody's resume, so they're all in the same boat. You figure deal me. Salute to you, Curtis Price. What's good with you? Salute, salute, salute. What's good, Roger? And as long as you don't fight Cruz next, I'm good with whoever. I like Loma or Gary next personally. Which Gary you talk about? When it comes to Loma, I always would like a Loma fight. I just need Loma to win first. You know what I'm saying? Loma coming up. Like, Tank is the person that anybody just grabs at straws to say something negative about. I can't have him fight Loma off a loss. I can't be down for that. Like, he got to win first. He got to win. And I don't even know how it's going to look if nobody's going to believe that Loma had a Tank fight lined up. That's why he ducked Shakur. So I don't know. He got to fight somebody and win first. You know what I'm saying? Or else if Tank fight him, he knock him out, it's going to be so many things said. And it's set up like that because people like being negative. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Cruz, though, that's somebody, the only person that said they wanted the Cruz fight was Coach Calvin. Salute to you, William Old School. What's good with you? Salute, salute, salute. Thank you. Appreciate you. Nobody else on the team said that they wanted Cruz. Not even the other trainers. Nobody said that. Tank never said it. Recently, I heard, I think it was on Hardcore's channel, Jay Hardcore's channel. I'm not sure. But Coach Calvin said that he's not going to say nothing about Tank's next opponent. He want him to announce it or whatever. And he didn't look extra excited when he said it, because I think, plain and simple, Isaac Cruz is his pick for Tank's next fight, nobody else's. And he said it a bunch of times that he doesn't make any decisions. He just gets Tank ready for a 12-round fight for the person that's going to be in front of him. That's all he does. And I believe him. You know what I'm saying? He gets Tank in shape every time. You know what I mean? And like, I don't even know why people call Tank a front runner anymore. Like, it's all an illusion. I'm trying to tell you, he's not a front runner, bro. I'm just trying to tell you. Out of all the mistakes that he's done in his career, outside of like eating and gaining weight and making weight and stuff like that, man, he's not a person that gasses out easy. I'm telling you that right now. You can tell that from his past fights. Salute to you. What's good? Would you say Mr. Gary Russell? Mr. Gary Russell got to fight somebody too. Because if he fight Gary Russell and knock Gary Russell out, they're going to be like, Tank waited until Gary didn't have a title and had to move up and didn't have a fight for all of this time. Like, bruh, Tank will knock out Gary when Gary's in his prime. Like, it's not, the problem is the styles. And people that's ever hit somebody in real life and got a true reaction of it can feel what I be talking when I be saying what I'm saying. You have other people that's just y'all are great slap boxers and shit. Y'all don't understand the stuff that I be saying because you good slap boxers. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really believe in putting power behind shit. You believe in showboating more than you believe in just getting the job done and going home. That's just my opinion. Don't take offense to it. That's how I feel. Listen, man, it's the fact that Tank don't have to do no extra reaching. He can halfway commit the way Gary halfway commits to his punches just to make his hands extra fast. I'm telling you, Tank is going to wait it out and knock his head straight off. Like, and y'all can say the same thing about Gary that you're gonna say that other fighters say after the fight. I was winning. I was winning every second of that fight. I just got caught. And it's, you know why? I'm telling you, man, if something continues to happen over and over and over and over and over again, it's not a mistake. I'm telling you, like, people, the fighters that be like, I was winning the whole fight and I just got caught, bruh. That doesn't happen by mistake. It happens way too much for it to happen by mistake. No. That's how y'all are perceived. That's how the fighter is perceiving it, but that is not what just happened. That is not what we just seen. You feel me? Like, nah. Tank's a very patient fighter. I seen his patience at a very young age. On a big stage, I seen his patience in the ring getting Pedraza hurt and taking his time. Even before that, in a couple of fights. Even the announcer seen that shit. Like the patience he had. He know where he's lacking at as far as his height and his reach and stuff. He knows that, and he makes up for it with his boxing IQ, his hand speed, and his great feet. Like his feet is excellent. Tank's feet are excellent. That's why he's so explosive. And being explosive and actually getting results from that, and actually hitting the target, his boxing IQ. Like, all of this shit makes sense once you really just give him his credit. It makes sense. It's not so many times I've seen Gary Russell do all of that fast stuff and move his feet forward like Manny Pacquiao. You would have to do something like that to even reach Gervonta Davis. And I know he's shown that by now in one of his fights. I know y'all seen it at least once. Man, he'll knock Gary Russell block the fuck off his no bullshit. Knock his block off. Regis was cooking the shit out of Devin. I got that video. I got to play it too. Salute to you, Skills from New Orleans. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you. Appreciate you. I love it too, man. For real. Yeah, great slap boxers out this bitch. Yo, a Devin Haney fan was on for non-channel. He got up that joint and he was dissing the shit out of Tank and he was praising Devin, but his praises was a little off. Like, it was weird. And then he was like, man, I used to box, yo. And he was like, yeah, man. He said, I didn't have no power either, so I understand what I wrote in the chat in all caps, like, I knew it, yo. I knew it. I knew it. I knew y'all could relate so tough, bro. I knew it. I knew it. Knew it. Okay. Salute to you, YK Mel. What's good with you? Actually, I think Tank should fight Teal first, then unify with Haney. While Shakur get all the belts at 35, then the mega fight with him last. That would be awesome. I would like Haney to get. I mean, I would like Tank to fight Haney first before Shakur. Honestly, I made a video about that a couple months ago. But I think it will be perfect. So I'm down with that whole idea. You know what I'm saying? But it all depends. You know, all depends on what Tank is going to do. It's been some talk going around that Tank and T.O. is talking. Man, it is what it is. I don't think T.O. I don't like T.O. Put it just like that. I don't like him. I don't like him, period. I don't like him. Screw him. For real. Just don't like him. I don't hate the man or whatever, but I don't like T.O. Like, T.O. left a bad taste in everybody's mouth after he won that belt. A lot of people was cool with T.O. I was cool with T.O. I thought T.O. had a lot of skill, you know what I'm saying, which he does, you know what I'm saying. I thought he was going to beat Lomachenko, which he did. But, like, I just don't like T.O. I don't think he deserved Nafa. Got some knockouts, but I don't feel like I got real power. I got retard strength, bruh. Retard strength is better than real power. I don't know what you're talking about. I've seen some extraordinary things that regular people can't do because they ain't that strong. They're really about to drag out the debate a bit for another hour. All right, what? So I can't even look at that shit. I can't even look at it. Yeah. Yep. That's what your ass got. The old man strength. I knew it. Oh, I did, yo. Tanks were not measured round by round. It comes via complete totality. It's like Michael Myers or Jason walking while you run. They will eventually catch up to you. Facts, man. Facts. Tank different. And y'all, people know it. People know. It's like, and honestly, you don't gotta disrespect Tank to rep your fire. The only reason why I was saying things about Bud is because Bud is an ass. Like, Tank really stayed to himself for real. Like, he ain't running around here with all the fighters' names in their mouths and tweeting and shit. He don't do none of that shit. His team don't do none of that shit. Like, bro, they hate for Tank, period and point blank. Tank ain't doing nothing to y'all favorite fighters, and you know it. Y'all know it. Just is what it is. Ryan Garcia, man. Ryan. There he is. There he is, right there. Hold up. All right. Ryan Garcia, man, and that dude standing next to him, man. Ryan tweeted, "I'm tired of the disrespect. I've been at 50% for too long. I don't care about anything but becoming a world champ. My eyes used to care about social media and what that did for my career. Now I don't care. I'm ready to win." Bruh, I like it, Ryan. Look at Ryan. Ryan said, "I'm ready. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of people playing with my name. I'm tired of all this disrespect." It seemed like you got a new attitude since that little bit of ass whooping that Tank gave. Tank gave you a small ass whooping. It wasn't really big. It was a small ass whooping. In front of a big crowd, got paid a lot of money. A lot of money would change your outlook on everything, though. I bet he is walking around here with a different strut, a different walk and facial expression. No bullshit. Ryan is done with the bullshit, bro. He said, "Man, I'm tired." And I agree with the 50% for too long. Yeah, I don't think you got better at all, Ryan. Not at all. In the last 3-some years, not at all. Ryan's been looking the same way for a very long time. It all depends on who's in front of his ass to make him look better than what he did his last fight. Straighten his ass. No bull. Like, Ryan is done with the shit. Like, he said he's done with the TikTok, it seemed like, bro. He's done with the social media shit. He is ready to be a winner. He wants to be a champion. Like, now that you got your money, that's all you should need is some type of legacy. Now you got the fight everybody else wanted and made what? 8 figures? Man, everybody playing catch up when it comes to the millions in boxing around his weight class, bro. Them youngins don't got it just from over one fight. Seriously, man. He should want to be a champion now. But that Joe Goosen and all of them people that you was training with, man, and friends of your daddies and shit, man, hell no. Hell no. And you did the right thing by going to Derek James. You did the right thing by going to Derek James. You could have went to another trainer or whatever. Didn't have to be Derek James, but you had to get away from who you was going to. Get away from all of that, all of them games and shit. I bet he know the training is a lot different from how Derek James is training him and how everybody else was training his ass. Talking about you don't train him, you collab with him. And when he was training at Canelo's gym, Canelo was like he barely was there and shit. Like, y'all don't got a no tolerance policy. Y'all don't got no rules. There was no structure in his shit. Y'all was just happy to have Ryan and shit. He tired of this. Ryan said, "Man, I want to be a champion." Tired of everybody acting like I'm his, because he got people saying that he's not a real fighter and shit like that, man. People saying that he quit and stuff. Like, Ryan got a lot on his shoulders. Ryan, yo, you remember all the people who's caring about his mental health? They don't care shit about Ryan's mental health right now. You feel me? They don't care a damn thing about Ryan's mental health right now. That shit cold as hell. And you know the guy he fighting, hold up. Give me small again. The guy he fighting that's right there beside him. Yo, I've been saying ever since I seen this dude record and seen him fight. I seen his knockouts and stuff. I've been saying this since then that Oscar De La Hoya is trying to set him up. Oscar found the most powerful Oscar he could find that signed the Golden Boy to get on Ryan's ass. But no. He said at the press conference twice, and Ryan did not correct him, that Ryan chose this fight. Bruh, shout out to Ryan want to be a winner. Ryan trying to prove some shit. Ryan was like, bruh, after I got knocked out, after I got stopped by Ryan, I fought Oscar that got around the same knockout percentage as Tank. He said, I'm not, he gonna be like, I'm not scared of the power. He said he called bullshit. Right. That's what I was shocked. I was like, yo, you asked for this fight, yo. He let him say that shit on the mic and when he was standing right next to him. He didn't correct his ass once. Oh, you called for this fight? You wanted this big power punching ass? And the way he be shelling up, he got a little Mexican style with him. Man, about to hurt the shit. He looked like he can hurt the shit out of Ryan's ass in that ring for real. I know he's gonna be going for them body shots. And if he gets stopped by the body again, what he gonna say? It's the rehydration clause? Not. This fight is at 140. And the dude that he fighting, I don't think he ever fought at 140. This is his first fight at the weight class. This is both of their, I think officially, they're both the fight at this weight class. Salute to you, D, for the win. What's popping with you? Yeah. Hold on. Ryan, our friend now. After Tank effed him up. Yo, Ryan bring up this. Ryan said recently that he won a rematch, and he was saying something to somebody or to the likes that, he was dehydrated and he thought he was going to be fine doing what he was doing, but he didn't feel good in the ring or whatever. Like, bro, for real, yo. You can pay me $30 million and I'll never say that phrase again in my life, bro. He got paid $30 million to shut the fuck up about that. Basically, you wanted to fight, you signed on the dotted line, you knew you was going to get buku money, life-changing money, okay? He got kids, generational wealth money. That's what you got. You didn't have to shovel shit for a living, or you have to do nothing for a very long time. All you had to do was make weight. You knew you could do it, and you signed the dotted line. You made weight, and you made that paycheck, and now all you're doing is bitching about how you had to make weight to get the paycheck. Bro, do you see the shit? Do you see the Karenism out this motherfucker? You see the privileged shit? It's so privileged. You know how much a lot of people don't even see that much money in their lifetime. All you had to do is make weight, and you got paid, and all you're going to do is bitch about how you had to make weight to get it. You don't deserve no rematch. Another paycheck for what? You can make up another excuse? Bro, dude said in the contract, Tank said that he can't do nothing but drink water. Tank and Coach tweeted and said, bro, we starting to lose respect for you with that. Like, bro, you've been lying, but that you've been selling the fight and lying. You've been selling yourself to get the fight by lying. But that, and he stuck with it. He stuck with that shit. That shit crazy to me. Major ass whoopings will retire him. Slight ass whoopings will give you a little sense. Shit. I wish Tank was at least 5'8". I could see him. in his demeanor with 147 through 170. Can you imagine that? If he was 5'8" and had like a 72-inch reach or something, 73-inch reach, yeah, he could go all the way up to 160 for sure. Probably 168 if, you know, if all of his abilities was the same, he would hit harder, honestly. Ryan Oldcamp consists of student as a teacher, right? As opposed to the teachers, right? Teaching the student. Yep, that's what it seemed like. Talking about you don't train them, you collab with them. Oscar hated the fact that people held him accountable for leaving Ryan by himself after the fight. Oscar is vindictive as hell and wants his get back. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, yo, Oscar did that shit, yo. But when he didn't correct him at all, nobody correct him. I was like, yo, maybe he is one. I mean, T.O. said that he want a rematch with Tank. He want Ryan. Ryan want T.O. out this bitch. That's what Ryan said. I was like, yo, maybe Ryan ain't no whore out here. Ryan ain't no whore out here. Hold up. Ain't no whore out here, man. But I was shocked when they said that shit and he didn't say nothing. He didn't say shit about him not wanting that fight, yo. And for real, Oscar know Ryan don't like his ass. I don't see him saying that shit the way it was all serious and enthused to say it and shit. I think he trying to set a message though. If he go in here and stop this dude, watch it. If for nobody that's seen this dude right here that Ryan's standing next to fight, watch this damn fight. Salute to you, Black Rose. What's good with you, Queen? Watch this fight though. Seriously. Watch it. Like, he ain't no joke. He's not no joke. He's not no. That's why immediately I was like, yo, Oscar wrong for sicking this dude on Ryan right after he got that hard fight by Tank. Nah. Nope. It was Ryan's idea. I was like, oh my gosh. Ryan trying to send a message out this joint, and it's going to be heard loud and clear if he stop that dude, and especially in beautiful fashion. And a lot of credit is going to go to Derek James because he's going to have to look different. And I know this is like one training camp that he's training with Derek James, so let's see how different he look. He also collabed with the Lost. Yeah, facts. That's a fact. He sure did. He sure did collab with the Lost. No bull. I'm not already talking about that. But Boo Boo, y'all. Boo Boo Andreas expressed that he wanted another tune-up before he fought David Benavidez. Right there, that gives me a little issue, bro. He wanted another fight at 168 to get a little bit of rust off, is what he said. And he said, and now I'm fighting the best fighter in the world at 168. Those are Boo Boo's exact words. Now I'm fighting the best fighter in the world at 168. It brings me a little concern. I kind of agree, though, because I said that, too. I was like, yo, so he only had one fight at 168, and now he's fighting David Benavidez. And it's not like he looked picture perfect in his last fight. It looked like he got knocked down kind of in his last fight. I don't know if he really did. I know they didn't score the knockdown, but still, it's like, and now you about to fight David Benavidez, like, you a dog for that. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? Respects to you for doing that, but I think you should get, like, another fight. But who knows? Maybe that fight will mess up the fight with David Benavidez. But for him to even say that after having his first fight, and him to even say that and then give David that type of praise just makes me feel some type of way. Hopefully he go in there with no fear in his heart and he let them gloves spin and he can use his head clearly and straight up box, because he's not going to be able. I don't want him to show that his power can affect David Benavidez. David Benavidez, in my opinion, has one of the best poker faces in boxing. All right. Even when he gets hit hard and his legs will do a little bit, he smiles. So it is what it is. Like him and Leo Santa Cruz, their poker faces is just, they like that, you know? So even if you try hard to make your punches to make it do something to David Benavidez in that process, or before you even get that, you're going to get hit with some hellacious shit. Like David Benavidez, one of his strong suits when it comes to his offense is his hand speed. Like, regardless of his power and all of that, his hand speed. He got cool power. A lot of people boast up his power, I believe, more than what it should get. Because I've never really seen him knock out nobody with one punch. But he can hit you with a nice combination and all of them will be flush because his hand speed is like that for the weight class that he's in. He's tall. He got a good reach. You're not going to really be able to get out of the way of his combinations. His hand speed is like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was already leaning toward David. I just kept saying that you can't count out Boo Boo. Boo Boo, it's a reason why he got all them fights. He hasn't lost. I know he hasn't fought big names yet, but it's a reason why people didn't fight him also. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of fighters that's in that boat. It's not just him, you know, that's been calling out Canelo, but not really getting big fights. And these fighters really right now are just starting to fight each other. Like that Caleb Plant and David Benavidez fight just happened. The best fight in their weight class should have happened before this, in my opinion. Right now is the battle against the Davids. And David Morrell, in my opinion, is the one to beat at 168. The one to beat. I think he'll be the hardest to beat. If David Benavidez is that guy, I think out of everybody at 168, Morrell will be the hardest to beat. That's just how I feel. But what weight class is Billy in? Billy or whatever his name is. What weight class is he in? David has the micro stalk and destructive. Yo, he do. He do. He does. I seen him get hit by Darrell, and he did a little. His leg really wasn't steady, and he was just smiling with the devil look, just coming forward. That's his style. You know what I mean? A lot of Mexican style fighters have good poker faces as well. But David Benavidez has a really good poker face. And if Boo Boo goes in there at any second trying to show that he got power and lay some shit down on him, he might get caught up in the process. Because even if you did hurt him, you're probably not going to be able to tell. And you should give up on that and just box him. Come out here to win the fight and make it entertaining while you're doing it. That's the biggest thing in boxing, you know what I'm saying, is to make it entertaining while you get that W. Because that's what we're all here for, right? The entertainers. Salute to you, Barbara D. What's good with you, Queen? How you doing? How you been? Same as Neo and David's. No. Yeah, why did I think of Nico Walsh immediately when you wrote? Why did I think of it? I think Billy is good. Billy is good, but them hooks, he like them way too much. He like the shit out of his hooks, boy. And he throw them shits kind of like without him going like this, like how Mr. T was doing it. He really likes them damn hooks, man. He like them hooks too much, in my opinion. He gonna get caught up. He gonna live and die by them damn hooks, in my opinion, man. Because I'm not gonna say he's swinging wide, but they're a little high. His elbow be a little high when he swings with his hooks. Super middle, that's what it is called. That's good. Hold on. They're here trying to fix this damn air conditioner. Thank God. Only took an hour and 40 minutes for them to get here after calling. Gosh darn it. But anyway, show must go on. I still like that Carlos Adames Janabek fight at 160, right? Yeah, at 160. I still like that fight. I think that's the fight to make at 160. 168 got some good contenders in it, but like I said, they just started fighting. I got David winning that fight. I think Boo Boo gonna have a good telling, and if he doesn't, they're just gonna blame the ring rust and the weight that he didn't get acclimated to the weight. It's not gonna be really much if Boo Boo don't have a good showing. It's not gonna be much that you can take from this fight to give to David besides simply credit that he won the fight and how he won. But you're not going to be able to say, oh, well, see, he showed something in this fight that we didn't see in others. We're not going to see none of that if Boo Boo don't come to this fight ready to fight. Yeah, the air's hot. It's hot there. I gave Boo Boo a chance because he not losing to Charlos. So why lose to David? He could beat Boo Boo 1 out of 3 times, in my opinion. Excuse me. I think if Boo Boo wins, it'll be by decision. I can't say that. If he wins, it's going to be by decision. If this fight gets stopped early, I don't think Boo Boo's going to stop David. I think David got a pretty good chin. And that poker face, it's hard to stop somebody that got a good poker face unless you just knock them out with one shot. They got a good poker face, you're going to eventually back up off of them and get yourself some air. You know what I'm saying? If you take all of your good shit and you don't drop them or nothing, like, you know what I mean? But I kind of feel somebody's going to get dropped this fight. Do y'all feel that? Y'all feel somebody going to get dropped in a David Benavidez versus Boo Boo fight? Because that's what I feel it. I feel it. You heard me. I feel it. But yeah, I'm going to talk about that later. Yo, I heard Pac-Man Tay. Shout out to him. I don't know if anybody's not sub Pac-Man, but should be. I seen on his channel. I don't know who been talking about it, but I seen on his channel that Keyshawn was supposed to fight Pedraza after he beat Albright. Man, I didn't know that shit. I would more like talk about that than the suspension. I don't really talk about the negative shit outside of boxing. Even though this has very much to do with boxing, I'm not going to talk about it. But I do want to talk about the fact that they lined him up to fight Pedraza after that. I did not know that. That would have been a fight that you could have seen and marked on how good Keyshawn is. Pedraza, shout out to his little old ass making it around. He making it around, ain't he? No, he's a true bona fide gatekeeper, ain't he? Oh, a step up. He's the guaranteed big. He's the big step. Look, matter of fact, he's the 3-step ladder. Little ladder for thugs. A little pat pat pat. Pedraza is the little kilo stepping stone. He's a little marker. You see how, bruh? Pedraza is a lengthy, tall, rangy if he wants to be. Depending on what type of Pedraza came in that fight, he's fighting a youngin. You know what I'm saying? When he was younger, when he went into that fight, the fight Tank, he kept saying he was going to stop him. He's fighting a young Keyshawn Davis, somebody with a lot of talent, somebody with a lot of spotlight on him. If that fight would have happened, I could see Pedraza trying to come out his bag in that fight. He got the height, he got the reach over Keyshawn, I believe, all of that. Like, I want to see that fight still to this day. Like, I don't care what happened. If they was gonna make that fight, we already see how the fight played out. And if he was on anything that he was on, of the smoking sense, that didn't help him in his performance. If anything, it hindered it or did nothing at all, depending on when it happened, because that stuff stays in your system for 30 days or more. So it's like, I really want to see that fight. Sometime down the line, sometime next year, I want to see Keyshawn Davis versus Jose Pedraza. I want to see that shit. And I don't think Jose Pedraza had a fight recently either. Like, he's been a little minute since he's had a fight. I think early this year, not this year at all. Shit. Boo Boo is big and better than Thurman. Yeah, Thurman can't beat no damn Boo Boo Andres. Not at all. Damn, my son just called. Peace out. Appreciate you for coming through. Old school. Hold up. Sutu Dragon Fang was popping. What's peace? It's good with you. Boo Boo lost the best of his prime golden years, just like Thurman. Way too inactive. The saddest thing, talent unfulfilled. Man, I kind of have to agree with it because I think it was a lot of it had to do with his decisions. I think if he was the matter of fact, who's the first people? I don't want to misquote. Who was the first people that Boo Boo signed to, and didn't he switch? And who was the second people that he signed to? I think that was the problem. It was the people he signed to and not taking certain fights, or I guess the bag wasn't. I don't remember the tragic story of what happened to his career, but it was a bunch of things that just didn't go right for him. You know what I mean? It's like fighters was going in different directions, and that direction either skipped Boo Boo or Boo Boo just didn't get it. I don't even really know. Keyshawn needs to focus on boxing. Salute to you. Man, yeah, you do. I think when he wrote that it's something that he will not stop doing, he shouldn't have wrote that, in my opinion, even if it's true. You know what I mean? And he's right. It can be very legal where he's at, but it's the same reason why you don't eat burgers every day, just because you're an athlete. Just because it's legal to do doesn't mean you should do it because of your occupation. Period and point blank. He's going to learn that sometime, and he should have already learned it because of the suspension. Because honestly, it stopped him from getting a payday, for real. And if Pedraza was his next fight, it would have boosted his stardom if he would have looked good in that fight and won. For real. Like I would have been anticipating that. I would have made a video about it and everything. I would have been very anticipating Keyshawn Davis versus Pedraza. I think that shit is an entertaining fight. I think it's a good matchup. The way both of their styles are, Pedraza is a way better fighter than anybody that Keyshawn ever fought in his resume. He hasn't fought that many fighters. It's a big step up, man. That would have been a great fight. Jiggy Golden Boy and PBC. Yeah, this should have. Like Golden Boy don't do nothing for nobody. Don't do nothing for nobody. Nothing. Like if he would have started with Top Rank, at least he would have got some fights. And he had PBC now. Jigga. Like, that's the issue. He made his decisions. That's where the problem laid. We got Lil Baby performing at this fight for real. What the fuck? How did Thurman wind up fighting for a title before Boots? What title is he fighting for? I didn't think he was fighting standing on this. I didn't think that fight was on. Is that fight on, y'all? That shit's on. Is that who he fighting? I think politics got a lot to do with it, though, Queen. Like Boots got a lot of fights. I think Boots got. I think it's in the 30s. He has a lot of fights, man, and he should have a step up. He should have had a step up fight or a title fight, but the titles was held up by, Bud and Earl. Earl lost the titles to Bud. Earl's about to move up. Bud want to move up, but if they have a rematch, he wanted at 147. So he's keeping the titles hostage, in my opinion. And I say hostage because all the people he want to fight is at a different weight class. You're letting us know you're not going to do nothing at that weight class, so you should let the titles go because Boots has been sitting there for a very long time waiting for a shot. So, and I think Boots is like, out of all around boxing talent, skill, and everything, ability, like Boots is top 3 out of boxing, period. In boxing right now, I don't care the weight class. I don't care who you are or where you're from or who you with. Boots is the top 3. He knows he can do everything and he does everything well. There's things that's been said about Boots that hasn't been said about nobody that's professional right now. Nobody. It's the reason for all of that. It's the reason why people don't want to fight him. And that's another thing. Shout out to Barrios. Because Barrios said his name, and that's something nobody does. He sure did sign the Jay-Z skill. Right, bro. This fucking Jigga. A-Rab money is different. quote, just because it's legal to do doesn't mean to go ahead and do it, end quote. Right. It doesn't mean you should do it just because it's legal, you know. And even if you wanted to do it, that's fine, but you're a fighter. I mean, it's legal to eat bad. It's legal to drink sodas every day, but I know you ain't supposed to do it because you're a fighter. This is just one thing that you're not supposed to do because you're a fighter. If your stomach hurts, if your stomach is in pain like that, and you taking the gummies or whatever, the CBD joint or whatever, like, bruh, all you need to do is get a medical marijuana card or get your doctor to prescribe that, in which it should be cleared when you do whatever examination that got him caught in the first place. If it's something that his doctor is prescribing him to take because of certain things, it should be paperwork on that, and he should be allowed to take it. Period and point blank. Agreed, the belts are being held hostage. They are, because there's no reason that there's no reason that he's not planning on fighting at that weight class at all, unless Earl wants to. And even if after he did fight Earl at 147, he's not going to stay there. So why do you still have the belt? Earl don't want to fight at 147. I think he did or already is doing the things right now in the process needed to have the fight at 154. So hopefully next year those belts would be dispersed, or whatever you want to say, and Boots will get a title or vacant title shot next year. Snack. More like a halftime show at the Super Bowl, for real. Hold up. Yeah, I still want to see that Pedraza fight. I ain't faking at all. When I did not know that. When I heard that, I was like, man, that's going to be a great fight if they have it. It was supposed to happen December 9th, and that's the fight that he can't fight no more because of what happened. Let me move on to the fight last night. Amanda Serrano and Ramos. They made history last night, or herstory, whatever you want to call it, man. Both ladies showed up and showed out. They showed that women is not going to gas out and be less entertaining if they have 12 3-minute rounds. I thought the fight was very entertaining. I thought Amanda had the girl hurt a numerous amount of times, at least 4 times throughout the fight. Even though she was backing up the whole entire time, Amanda was coming forward. There was punches being landed. It kind of looked like a one-sided fight, but the other girl, Ramos, was game the entire fight. It was entertaining. It really was. Shout out to both of them for putting up such a good fight for the first time. You know what I mean? But I seen it was people in the chat. I know Lady Ali was in the chat. I seen her. I know that they had the girl Hardy or whatever commentating. You know, I was kind of shocked that I didn't see Carissa Shields at the fight at all, being that her and Amanda Serrano supposed to be friends. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, like, this was the fight for all the female boxers that ever fought or still fighting. This is the fight to go to, because this is something new. This is something that you're probably going to have to train for and do now. And I think it's going to make boxing even better. You know what I mean? Women's boxing even better if they keep going with it. Hey, I don't know if it was a built-in excuse, but I think if he would have lost and got pissed dirty for the CBD stuff, I don't think they would have made it a no contest. I think they made it a no contest because he won the fight. For real. Now, I see Shadaza Green and Cruz is going to fight, man. Listen. I made a video about Shadaza Green and Marshall fighting next, man. Got almost 10,000 views on that joint. And I was right. But then she got injured. And they made her champion recess. And now they're letting Shadaza Green and Cruz fight for that title as a vacant title. Man, Cruz is lucky. She about to be unlucky when they fight, but she lucky as a motherfucker. I'm feeling a little tired today. Maybe I need a snack. Better yet, some computer rolls. She's hilarious. Real talk. But Shadeja Green, I mean Cruz, man, she went to the UK for the bag, in my opinion, man. You can't tell me that she really thought that she can beat Savannah Marshall. Not by that style, not the way you came in there, and not knowing that you was going. Why did you sing that anthem? You already look like you gassed out in full 5 rounds in the first place. Why did you sing the national anthem and then went out there and fought Marshall? Bro, you was tied 3 rounds. Marshall was playing with her ass is what it looked like. I was like, bro, what the hell? Why did she sing the song? Who told you to sing the national anthem, bro? So it sounded pretty good, but who told you to sing? You went out, bro. You was tired as hell after singing that shit. You was winded. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Took you 3 rounds, and you was done, bro. You was tired as shit. She was dinging you with the left and the right. She was hurting the shit out of Cruz, bro. She was hurting her. She was feeling them shots. Telling you, Cruz got like what, 6 fights? She got like 6 wins, 2 losses. She got like 2 knockouts, bro. Like, she's not a heavy puncher that people be saying. She's an in and out type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's good to look at for the first couple rounds, but after that she gasses out. When it comes to Shadeja Green, she's a little patient with her fighting style. She moves around the ring. She picks her shots well, and she put leather to it. She'll beat your ass, like, bro. She gonna hit you hard. She's not gonna be playing around in it. I think it's gonna look sloppy for the first couple rounds, and she's gonna be trying to hold Shadeja Green a lot. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? And Shadeja ain't gonna be with that shit. Like, I think, she's gonna let her get away with it for the first couple of rounds, and then just start picking her apart. I think it's gonna be a lot of body shots being thrown in this fight as well by both of them. Like I said, if this fight is 12 3-minute rounds, I see Shadeja Green stopping Cruz in 5 rounds. 5 rounds. I don't think she's gonna get out of there, yo. If so, I believe Cruz is gonna have a very good chin, and I don't see her winning in no decision either. Like, I see Green winning this fight, whether it's in the decision or whether or if she stops her. Like, I just don't see it. Salute to Unscripted. What is popping with you? What's good? What's good? She about to catch her beating Carissa too eventually. I think Carissa and her is going to be the fight. You know what I mean? Is Carissa who we think she is, and can she just outbox everybody? Is she that different? If so, then she'll outbox Green. If not, then you're going to see her get dropped in this fight, just like Hannah Marshall. I mean, Hannah, whatever her name is, dropped Carissa Shields. You're going to see her get dropped in this fight too. I don't know who's going to win that fight. I can't sit here and say that I think Shields is going to beat Green. I can't sit here and say that Shields is going to stop. I mean, that Green is going to stop Shields. What I can say is that I think it's a 50-50 fight because she got skills and punching power. Like, the stuff that Carissa Shields does is great. It's the fighters that she fighting that really can't do nothing with it. The best fighter she fought, in my opinion, was the girl that dropped her in Marshall. She dismantled Marshall, but Marshall got a fighting style that's a little weird. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how Green fight. The only thing she has that Green has is the power. And when Carissa Shields fought Savannah Marshall, she said she got hit with one of them left hooks and she went blind. She said that she could not see out of that eye. So the power does do something to her, and she felt that power. If Green got the same type of power, or in my opinion, she probably got more power than Savannah Marshall, man. Maybe. We don't know. And it's yet to be seen. That's why I would love to see her versus Shields. I believe it could be a 50-50 fight because I don't know. I don't know how she's going to handle the power. I don't know if she's going to be able to even land the power, and she could skate to an easy victory when she fight Green. Who knows, bro? Who knows? But I don't see it. I think it's 50-50 fight. Shit is dope how the ring just came up in this fight. Ooh, got a little concert ring. Green finish slash. Slid, yo. Gonna be a washing fest. I want to see it. I want to see Cruz don't got no power. She don't her feet ain't perfect, but it's not nothing wrong. It's not nothing horribly wrong with her feet. You know what I mean? It's her wind. The wind, her wind. The fact that she be tired and her style makes it look sloppy because it's slow. You know, it's slowed down. After a couple of rounds, with Green just being methodical and stuff, like, bro, she gonna hit her with something tough. Like, I just know it. I can see it. Looping shots, she cleaned it up a little against Marshall. Yeah, a little bit. She did. You right, she did. She cleaned it up. Them Saudis be rocking without weed liquor. They be getting it in. Yeah, they have life. They don't need no extras. Facts. Carissa struggled with cornrow. Maybe because she was strictly headhunting. Anybody that headhunt, bro, after a couple of rounds, the fighter don't need to be that intelligent to see it. Their corner going to see it and tell them, yeah, your opponent is headhunting. If they know what to tell her in instruction, or that fighter's good enough to have ring IQ, man, it's going to be a struggle for you to actually hit that fighter. That's why body punches are easy, man. They're easy. It's the body. Them head punches be the hard ones. I shouldn't say she struggled. Man, you can say that. You say whatever you want. Green fight like a nigga, right? She remind me of Ann Wolf. For real. Yeah, she do. She remind me of Ann Wolf. I agree. Carissa had to dig deep and do work to beat Marshall. It's rare to see someone match her athleticism in it. Right. People would say that she won that fight easy, but I could tell. And she admitted it, that she couldn't see in that joint. She admitted after the fight that it wasn't easy. Salute to you, Talib Cunningham. What's popping with you? Salute. Yeah, so I got Green, man. I got Green. I can't wait to watch it either. I think it's going to happen late in December or mid-December, but we getting it this year. I can't wait to have it. What's good with you, Queen? Tay. What's good with you? The real queen of MMA talk. Still to you, TWT is in the house. What's popping with you? What's happening there? AJ, yo, listen, I don't think AJ will ever fight Wilder. I just want to say that I think that his clout comes from talking about Wilder and it being a possibility to actually see the fight. But there's no way that I don't, when he said name your price and he said $50 million joking like with the pinky, like, I know you're not going to have that. And they actually put in escrow and you had Eddie say all that stupid shit and you didn't take the money and you didn't take the fight. Right then and there, I was like, man, we probably never get this fight. And I'm tired. I'm not even going to look at it to happen. It's been years and we've got nothing. He's fought everybody else and all it looked like he did was decline. But it's all because when he's in front of certain fighters, he fight down to their ability, it seems like AJ does. Just like his last fight, what's his name that he fought? I can't remember the dude that he fought. Him and Wilder fought the same dude, Helenius. Even when he fought Helenius, like he was waiting for Helenius to be first. He was concerned about Helenius and what he was doing, but Helenius was staring at him most of the fight. Like he was waiting for both of them was waiting for each other to do something to fight, like the whole fight, most of the fight. It was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like he started to finally land his shots. You know what I'm saying? He had AJ nose bleeding after the fight. He did the suck it to the crowd and the cameras. You're like, yo, what's going on in this guy's head? You know what I mean? Bruh, he doesn't look good versus a lot of fighters. Yo, he went 12 with Takum. Bruh, it's like, man, Herkovich will give AJ a run for his money. I see Big Bang Zhang stopping fucking AJ. See how AJ do with Joe Joyce. Let's see that. Thank you, Tay Tay. Thanks, Queen. I appreciate you, Queen. That combination she put on Savannah in the first round set the tone for Marshall. Tighten up that defense ASAP, right? She wasn't playing with her. That was a good fight, real good fight. Salute to you, the Messenger 215. What's popping with you? Salute to you. I want Green to win, but I think Franchon going to stop her. Are you serious? You think Cruz is going to stop? Cruz don't got no knockouts. She got like 2 out of like 10, 11 fights. She got like 2 knockouts. She got like the same type of power as Shields, probably less. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Green got like I think over 10 knockouts. Green got some power, like 1 punch knockout power. Yeah. Don't bet on that, pimpin'. Trying to save you some money. Sutu Slab Life ATX, aka Big Texas in the house. Sutu TWT is in the building. Sutu knocked down boxing, sports, and entertainment. It's been a little minute. How you been doing? How you been feeling? I feel like Kalanius was waiting for AJ to come. Like he was waiting, he was just looking at dude, right? Dude knocked a man out like 4 days before that. They be playing, right? Like, yeah, they be getting that extra incentive. Look, if you don't really let your hands, if you just let them win, I'll give you extra 200 grand. I don't put it past nobody. Yeah, Joe Joyce is done. And you know, Zhang did it. Zhang did it. And they talk about AJ fighting Zhang, bro. I'm telling you, Zhang will stop AJ. You understand? Zhang, he will have to let his hands go without giving 2 shits, without no remorse to beat Zhang. He would have to let him all the way go. Don't stare at Zhang. Don't stare at him. Don't move around the ring. Don't try to be slick. Don't hold your high guard and expect to block his punches through the high guard. It's not going to work. You got to go in there and just press until you get him the fuck up out of there. Good luck. Good luck. That's the same thing I said about Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce has been manufactured from the UK to fight a UK style of fighting, to fight fighters that bounce around them because they're scared to engage with the motherfucker. I said, Zhang ain't going to do all that. He's too big for all that. We're going to see if Joe Joyce know how to fight. And what happened? It was a fight, and that motherfucker lost terribly. Never seen a straight left hand ever. Shadasia 12 KOs in like 13 fights. Yeah, Shadasia got power, bro. Shadasia gonna knock her out. That was the other way around. You mean it's the other way around, yo. Like she gonna knock her out. I felt like someone shot Joe Joyce playing down. Yo. Shit, yo. Oh shit. Joyce got effed up in front of his mom. Yo. When during the first weigh-in, when they was outside and Zhang stepped on the joint, he looked up, he stepped on the scale and looked up. The commentators was like, whoosh. The commentators was extra, bro. They was saying all types of stuff on the wall. The commentators was like, whew, guy's a unit. I said, oh, hell nah. Yo, y'all about to get Joe Joyce into some shit. He don't know what's going on. Yeah, they was giving him compliments about how he was looking on the scale. Man, I was done. And Zhang standing up there with his dad bod. I said, bro, this is crazy. He is big, though. Zhang a big man. It's fucking girthy. It's a big dude. Yo, it's a big dude. I heard Big Baby Anderson said that he walked by and then stood by Zhang before. He said it's a big man. That's exactly what he said. I was like, oh, so one heavyweight said another heavyweight big as shit? Yeah, I know. Zhang is big as shit. I'm telling you. Out of all of the people that stood in front of Joe Joyce looked like a mountain of a man. And when Parker stood in front of everybody stood in front of him for they face-offs and stuff, bro, he'd be towering. He'd be wide, big brolic shoulders, bro. He was not bigger than Zhang at any point of any press conference or any point of that fight. Girthy. I was like, yo, y'all are on it. I don't think he big, right? But I wanted to say something about Regis and Devin real quick, y'all. If Devin loses to Regis Prograis, he is not what everybody say he is, in my opinion. He's not. People been saying a lot of things about Devin for years. But beyond that, if you don't listen to nothing the fans say, just the fans, if you don't listen to nothing the fans say, you can go back and see footage, see camera footage and video of Devin Haney being around Zab Zuda, Floyd Mayweather Sr., Roger Mayweather. I believe they was living in Vegas and training in Vegas in that same very gym since he was like 5 or 6 years old. Devin Haney was 5 or 6 years old. Needless to say, he's been trained hands-on with Grace. I know the first time a lot of people seen Devin Haney, he was doing a pad workout with Floyd Sr., very fast workout. That's what he's known for. Okay? That video, he was like 15 years old. What I'm trying to say is his opponent, Regis Prograis, was a trainer. He was a lifter. He used to lift weights and train people. He started boxing, period. Training in boxing and all of that. When he was, 18, 19 years old? Devin was way developed 3 years prior to when he started boxing. If he goes in there and loses to Regis Prograis, he's not what a lot of people said that he was. Period. Same thing when Africa Richard Hitchens said if Tank go in there to lose to Rolly, he's not who people say he is, and that's a fact. I wasn't mad at nothing that he said. It wasn't a lie in what he said. It was facts. If Tank went in there and lost to Rolly, he's not what people said he is. He's not what I thought he was. And I think the same about this fight. If he go in there and lose, especially the way to lose, you go in there and lose to him, and that shows that a lot of people's boxing knowledge about, the boxer beats the puncher 9 times out of 10 is flawed as hell. There's no way in the world that Devin should lose to Regis Prograis. I understand anything can happen in boxing. Yeah, he can get clipped. But so what? Even if Devin can get clipped and dropped, that doesn't mean he'll lose the fight. He's supposed to win every round. And if he win every round and lose one round, he's not going to lose. If he lose 2 rounds by getting dropped, he's still not going to lose. Not on the points. Not on the cards, he's not going to lose. There's no way he should lose this fight. No way. There's no way he should lose this fight. But listen. Salute to you, Steven Styles. What's popping with you? I took a damn vacation, suspense lost. Right. Took something out of me. Ain't lying. I try to get back, keep doing your work. I'm rocking with Dev, but Regis is a monster. Says, yes, that's what I'm saying. Regis is good. I'm not going to front. Regis is good. I don't think he's the best at 140 because he only fought one person and he lost. He lost against Josh, so he's not the best just because Josh ain't on his top game, bro. It's other people that got titles. He's not the best. He's one of the best, but he ain't the best at 140. But like I said, there's no reason why he should lose this fight. No reason. I got Devin winning this fight by unanimous decision. Or it could be majority, but I don't think so. I think, if anything, Regis probably win 2 rounds and he probably don't win that. He probably gets shut out. He got, just like I said, he do have, and that's a fact. He doesn't have really good feet and he has short arms. That's just a fact. It's a fact. And that's a Devin team just keep saying to Regis because it's true. And that's 2 things that Devin actually got. He got that for sure. He got reach and he got very good feet. Devin's style is like that. Is to use his reach and jab and move around. That's what he do. Just from seeing his last fight with Zarilla, bro, yeah. You shouldn't lose to somebody that just started boxing, bro. that's not don't got your physical dimensions or none of that. Like, bro, I got Devin in this fight. There's a chance Devin can get caught. Yeah, I think there's a chance, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think just like I said, he can get caught and drop. He's still not gonna lose the fight. I still don't think he's gonna lose. Yeah, Regis can fight, but Regis going to struggle with Devin's footwork and he got hand speed himself and the reach, man. The reach. Devin been doing this for a minute, man. The reach. Stupid nigga actually cheating snack. Shit. Lomez good feet and Devin had him all tripped up. Yeah, Devin was doing a lot in that fight. It was a lot going down in that fight. If people really just sit and look at it again, it was a lot happening. But all in all, let me play something. Because both of them was going back and forth. Devin and Regis been going back and forth. Let me play Regis first. Hold on.
Footwork, Joe. He told me do footwork, Joe. He better fucking do it for sure. Because guess what? You can run, but you can't hide. Quote the old Joe Louis. You can run, but you can't fucking hide.
Short arms.
And that motherfucker put a video out hitting the bag with his size on. And he think that he was doing something. Why would you put that video out? He put a video out. He got size and shit. Right. But he hit the bag soft as a motherfucker. He's sitting down on it. You can see his muscles coming out of his back. In the bag squeaking. The bag ain't doing shit. And the motherfucker training with Freddie Roach, that ain't gonna do shit. Freddie Roach, you ain't gonna do shit. Freddie Roach ain't gonna be able to. Pacquiao can't fight for him. That shit ain't gonna do nothing. That shit ain't gonna do nothing. He got size and shit. That shit don't mean nothing. He look big, he gonna be a big motherfucker, knock the fuck out. Watch. He gonna be laying on that fucking ground. That's what happened to him. Bruh. Start hitting the bag. Why would you? Hey, if you watching this, bro, why would the fuck you put that video out? You hitting the bag soft as fuck. You put size on, but you hitting the bag soft as a motherfucker. Why would you even put that video out? Now I'm even more confident. I know I'm gonna knock you the fuck. I know already, but I thought you put some size on that you might hit a little harder. You hitting soft as fuck. And you say you gonna knock me out. You say you ain't knock out fucking nobody. You got 15 knockouts about fucking Uber drivers, taxi drivers, bartenders, fucking janitors. Come on, man. Niggas that work at Walmart. Come on. Come on, man.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Oh, y'all done fucked around and got the champ, man. It's over with. Yeah. It's over.
Yo. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny. When he said the bag was squeaking, I lost my shit. When he said the bag squeaked, I lost all of my marbles. I said, this motherfucker just said that he made the bag squeak out this fight. That shit was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But Regis should have had the same energy at the press conference. Yeah, he should have. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like the first press conference always, like the closer the fight get, that's when you get the most tension. We'll see. What about what that last press conference is hitting on? Let's see what that's hitting on. Salute to you, Jay Dixon. What's good with you? Hope everything's been good. Salute. Regis didn't have that energy face to face. He was acting shook. Right. He was acting real quiet. He was acting quiet as shit, yo. I guess somebody had him fed up in that bitch while he was training. Motherfucker hungry. He been in the gym for a minute. He mad now. Motherfucker mad now. He's like, yo, shit, yo, fuck. Devin. He in that joint. Yeah, it being stationary, moving his head and stuff. Yeah, but bruh, have you been getting them leg drills in? Because you do need some leg drills. Both of y'all need some leg drills. You need leg drills every fight, bruh.
Oh, here, mild mannered guy.
This shit was hilarious.
You done fucked up, Haiti. You done got the chance, man. He mild, low key, family man, husband. Oh my God.
Right, yeah.
Your ass is in trouble.
He can run all he want. He get cut the fuck off. Them feet ain't gonna work. He better do more footwork, Joe. He told me do footwork, Joe. He better fucking do it for sure. Because guess what? You can run, but you can't hide. Quote the old Joe Louis. You can run, but you can't fucking hide.
Short arms.
And that motherfucker put a video out hitting the bag with his size on. And he think that he was doing something. Why would you put that video out? He put a video out. He got size and shit. Right. But he hit the bag soft as a motherfucker. He's sitting down on it. You can see his muscles coming out of his back. In the bag squeaking. The bag ain't doing shit. And the motherfucker training with Freddie Roach, that ain't gonna do shit. Freddie Roach, you ain't gonna do shit. Freddie Roach ain't gonna be. Pacquiao can't fight for him. That shit ain't gonna do nothing. That shit ain't gonna do nothing. He got size and shit.
Yo. That shit was funny, man. That shit was funny. I have to admit, bruh. But this what he was talking about. This right here, man. This right here, Devin Haney hitting the bag. You say you see the monkey on his back. God, bro. Let me if I could point out something, yo. I don't know if anybody in here ever hit a heavy bag. I don't know if anybody in here has ever hit a heavy bag, but I'm gonna tell you this, yo. The further you hit the bag on the bottom, the more it moves. You understand what I'm saying? It's just science. You understand? Because that bag is so high and he's hitting it at the bottom, that bitch is moving. Usually when you go to gyms, and I'm tall, I'm 5'10", I know he's like 5'9", 5'10", that bag be like here on me. You feel what I'm saying? So the bottom of the bag is be by like past my knees. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hit the bag, it's in the middle of the bag. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of shit that Pacquiao used to do all the time. He used to have the bag and have that bitch stop right here. So every time he punch it, it's right here and the bag go flying that way and shit. Just something to point out. Salute to you, Mike. What's good with you? But I'm just saying that because people might say, yeah, that bag moving all around. Yeah, most definitely. It's getting hit. The bag is getting hit for sure. That's why it's moving around, because it's getting hit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, Regis being a fighter know what's up. So when Regis see the shit, he's like, yo, the bag ain't really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? He see where the bag is at, yo. Just to put it in perspective, him being a fighter, and Regis is used to punching tires. You know what I'm saying? Without gloves. You know what I'm saying? Just with the little hand wraps on and shit. So they know more. I'm telling you, they know what it is. So it's reasons why he said that. You know what I'm saying? He over there with I see some shit like Mikey Garcia. It's not like this is gonna be any type of fight like that, because it's not. But at the same time, yo, he over there, he see what's up. Make him look like an amateur. Bruh, in my opinion, he is like, it's gonna look bad. Is he don't got it. He don't got the feet, he don't got the explosiveness, he don't got the hand speed or the reach to do what's needed. The further away from Dev Big, this is more confident he seems. Yeah. It's like Smokey when Debo leave. I be talking again. Right, big ass right. No bullshit though. Walmart. Right. Walmart. That's what he said. I ain't gonna lie, the promotion to the conference and all the shit they be talking been comedy. It has been comedy. It has. It's been funny. Especially they little whispering, when they did the little whispering joint. People really like that. And I like it only because it was fun. I thought it was funny. I thought that shit was hilarious. The bottom is the hardest part of the bag. Yo, it's the reason why it moves. I'm telling you, right? If you punch a bag at the top and use that same amount of force and punch it at the bottom with it up in front of your face, I guarantee I'd put any amount of money on it. Because I've done this. Like, and with the gym that I went to, they had the bags that you can knee. And the change was right here. And you need it. I'm telling you, I know what I know when it comes to that. If you punch the same amount of force at the top of that bag, bro, it's not gonna move but so much. But if you hit it at the bottom of it and it's up, it's this high in the air, and I hit the bottom of it, it's gonna move a lot. But if it's lower and the bottom of it is right here, I mean, the top of it is right here, face level, and I punch the top of that bag, it's not going to really move as much as it's moving right there, as much as it's going to move at the bottom. And it's just, that's like you just swinging it. You swinging it. It's like you pushing a swing. You push the bottom of it. You know, that's all it is. I'm going to need to see Regis walk through Devin's pop. I'm going to need to see that too, because if he can't, he's going to get embarrassed. If he can't walk through Devin's pop, he's going to get embarrassed. And a lot of people that say people don't have punching power, it's not too many of them that get walked through. So they might not have knockout power. That doesn't mean they don't got punching power. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see if Devin got punching power. You know, Zarilla wasn't a real big puncher, but he managed to drop Regis. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely going to see. I think Devin overstayed his welcome. He should be at 147 by now with Blu-ray on his team. My question is stay. He's going to have to change his future plans. I said the same thing about him years ago as I said about Shakur. I thought Shakur stayed at 126 too long. And I was right because he got nigga to make weight his first time at 130. And he stayed at 130 for too long, even though it was only 2 years. So that proved my point of being right. I said the same thing about him. There's no way in the world that you're going to be fighting at 135. You move up for your first fight at 140, and everybody's saying how big you look, how big you look, how big you look. Nobody else does that. Nobody else got to look how big you look because he moved up one weight class. Like he was already too big for the weight class. He should have got out of 135 2 years ago. So yeah, he should have already been at 140. I don't know about him. He should be on his way to 147. But the way that he been talking, it seemed like he should be himself. But he here to stay. We already know how disciplined he is. He was disciplined to stay at 135 for as long as he did. So he's going to be disciplined to stay at 140 to at least get a couple titles or undisputed. He said he want to take over the weight class. I don't really know how far take over means, but he want to take it over. And then he said the highest that he might go is 160. So, I mean, he know how big he is. Feel me? He know how big he is. Regis too old to still be so flat-footed. Right. When his punches, he about to get walked. Right. So he is very flat-footed. He tore that bag up. He's supposed to. It on his back. They got Mike Buffer doing the intros. They're about to come to the ring. Francis knocks Humpty Dumpty out. Man, isn't that what we want? But we know that it ain't gonna happen. He got no way of beating Tyson Fury cheating Crunk Jim ass. 5 pounds should not make that big a difference. It shouldn't. 5 pounds. He look how big he is. People like, man, he look like this. He look like that's because he always looked like that, bro. He was always big as shit. That's what I kept telling people. I was like, bro, he can't go out and be undisciplined because he probably never make weight again. That's what I meant. I said that shit. People thought I was hating, bruh. He got one after that last fight. He went out and did some eating, and look how big he is. You think he could have did this and made 135? No, he have to be disciplined or he ain't making weight again. That's what I mean. Right again. I'm not hating, bro. He's big. He's big. It's the reason why Lomo called him a heavyweight. A heavyweight, bro. He said it on purpose, on camera, in the mic. He meant that shit. He big. He big. For real. I understand Regis ain't the biggest at the weight class, but wait till he fight other people at 140. Look how big he is. He's big, bro. Just is what it is. Dev is a super boxer. He can win, but we'll see. Depends on the bag, too. 100-pound bag. Yeah, it does depend on the bag, but look how tall, look how long that bag is. It looked like if you set the bag down, it'll be the same height as Devin or taller. Look like a 6-foot bag. Bag is big. It's a long bag, yo. It's a long bag, but there's something else I wanted. We don't got to keep watching this, y'all. We already get the gist of what he was trying to say in the first place. So, hold on, wait. Is this it? Yo, do you see in the front? You seen the the beginning of my intro or whatever? You see Tank hitting the pads, right? Bruh. It looked like that was a demonstration to hit the pads and then he did it in full speed. That's what it looked like, bro. That's what that shit looked like. He did it in full speed. That is not how fast he did it in my intro, bro. He's doing this shit faster than he did it in the intro. Damn near broke the internet. Don't fight. We just demonstrated in my intro. This is him doing this shit. Bro, that shit crazy to me. That shit is crazy to me, bro. But all right, bro. I'm finna, explosive, sick ass speed. Yo, I'm finna get on about. It's one thing that I just wanted to play. Just one thing. I just wanted to play. I don't know how many people seen this or heard this or if they ever heard it, but I made a video about it a couple years back. But I'll let you hear it. But first, let me just say this. Devin said that he wanted the Tank fight at 140 pounds. He said that he'll go back down to 135. This is in the same interview. These questions was asked back to back. He said he'll go back down to 135 for the right fight. Okay. Then he asked him what weight class will he fight Tank at. He said it has to be at 140. It has to be at 140. The right fight, as what he said previously and what everybody's been saying, would be Tank and Shakur. He just said he ain't fighting Tank at 135. That's not the reason why his belts are there. That's not, people need to get that out their mouth. Get the taste out your mouth. He's not keeping his belts at 135 for Tank. He's making sure he fights the small guy at 140. So is he keeping it there for Shakur? Is that what's going on? Are you trying to tell me after he fights Regis, he's going to fight Shakur for the title that he don't have no more and become undisputed again? Is that what's going on? I doubt it very seriously. I think it's bullshit, man. Straight up bullshit. He threw 1,000 punches. You wildin'. He can beat the gypsy. All right, okay, bang. That's what's up. He touches that chin, he can beat him back. I'm with it. Pressure burst price, can't tell. P-Valley come back on. I never watched P-Valley. I can't. It's too ratchet. It's like I tried to watch a couple minutes. I was done. I couldn't watch it. Tank's a beast. Yeah. Tank's a beast. De La Hoya. I like Devin as a fighter, but that motherfucker will lie in a minute. So I just don't listen to him. That's a fact. That's true. That is true. But he said all of that and says that Tank don't care about the belt. So why would he fight at 135? And the only reason why he will fight at 135 is strictly because because of the money he'll make off of him. Man, and that doesn't make any sense because regardless of what weight class he fights you, he's still going to make money fighting you. Like, that doesn't make any sense to say. But that's what we're doing. Salute to Felix Nunes. What's good with you? These Saudis got literally everyone for this. Yeah, I seen. They got everybody up there. The most overhyped fight ever. And it's BS. Tank last man standing. But no, I just wanted to play this. After I play this, we gonna get on the fire. But I gotta play this. I gotta let y'all listen to this right here. This is a video I made a little while ago. Devin was asked what he thinks about Gervonta Davis' win over Mario Barrios, and this is what he said.
What he had to do. He went in there and did what he was supposed to do. But it's just funny to me because why skip a whole weight class? The guy is 5'5". You're not even a real 135 pounder. All the 135 pounders are bigger than you. So why skip a weight class and go up to 140 for a secondary belt? Obviously, because you've seen that Barrios was food. He knows that at 135 is smoke. Realistic at all. Everybody heard what Floyd said. Floyd said that they only going to fight PBC and Mayweather Promotions fighters and yada, yada, yada. So we see what it is, and you just got to read between the lines. He's not going to any real competition. Anybody who's was be a threat to beating him. Barrios, no disrespect to him, but you know they built him up for that opportunity, that fight right there.
Okay.
Then you, so why skip a whole what he had to do? He did.
The talker, but that motherfucker was 100% and said he will never do nothing. I mean, it is what it is. But this is Devin Haney's thoughts on the fight. Did y'all hear that? I'm about to play it again. You see the correlation on why I said what he said recently and what he said after Tank beat Barrios, after a win at somebody that he fought at 140. And let's not forget, everybody keeps saying Tank already fought at 140, so he can fight again at 140. But this is Devin's thoughts after Tank fought that one fight that he won at 140.
What he had to do, he went in there and did what he was supposed to do. But it's just funny to me because why skip a whole weight class? The guy is 5'5". You're not even a real 135 pounder. All the 135 pounders are bigger than you. So why skip a weight class and go up to 140 for a secondary belt? Obviously, because you've seen that Barrios was food. He knows at 135 is smoke. Realistic at all. Everybody heard what Floyd said. Floyd said that they only going to fight PBC and Mayweather Promotions fighters and yada, yada, yada. So we see what it is, and you just got to read between the lines. He's not going to any real competition. Anybody who's was be a threat to beating him. Barrios, no disrespect to him, but
not real competition.
They built him up for
that
opportunity, that fight
one
right
opportunity. There. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all listening? Did you listen? Are y'all listening to what's being said? Are you listening? Salute to you, Silver. Because Tank already said he wasn't comfortable at 140. And motherfuckers know he's short as fuck. He admitting that he's short as fuck. He's saying, Devin is plainly saying right now that the nigga should have never fought at 140. He duck and smoke at 135, and that's where he should be. He's too small to fight at 140. That's what this nigga is saying. Let me rip this again for the people that didn't hear it. It is, but this is Devin Haney's thoughts on the fight.
What he had to do, he went in there and did what he was supposed to do. But it's just funny to me because why skip a whole weight class? The guy is 5'5". You're not even a real 135 pounder. All the 135 pounders are bigger than you. So why skip a weight class and go up to 140 for a secondary belt? Obviously, because you've seen that Barrios was food. Barrios. He knows at 135 is smoke. Realistic at all. Everybody heard what Floyd said. Floyd said that they only going to fight PBC and Mayweather Promotions fighters and yada, yada, yada. So we see what it is, and you just got to read between the lines. He's not going to any real competition. Anybody who's was be a threat to beating him. Barrios, no disrespect to him, but they built him up for that opportunity, that fight right there.
Okay. Salute to you, Dre's finest. What's good with you, man? I can't even say nothing. I can't say nothing no more. I dig up receipts and just let y'all listen to it, and you come up with your own idea. Okay, you say you come up with whatever your own thoughts is. Salute to you, salute to you, Flawless Mentality. I see y'all coming in here a little late, but I gotta go. I gotta check on this dude in my air condition too, because I ain't feel no difference. And I know he been here. So salute to everybody that came through here, man. I'ma holler at everybody next week if I don't do a live. I might do a live tomorrow if this fight is real good tonight, yo. But I ain't even get to talk about my man O'Shack, man. Real quick, man, I made a video about O'Shaquie Foster's fight. You can go ahead and check it out before the fight comes on. The fight starts at 8:30, I believe. I mean at 8:30. I believe on the Zone. I'm definitely gonna check that out, man. The guy that Oshaki's fighting is a Mexican style fighter. He does nothing but come forward, but he does not think about defense that well. Oshaki Foster has a great ring IQ, great speed, great hand speed, great feet. His feet is very intelligent. He controls distance very well. I just think he's levels above this power puncher they got in front of him. And I think he's going to wipe the floor with him. I got Oshaki in the win in any type of win, but I got him in the win in a decision for sure. You dig? Yes. Yes, Dre's finest. Salute to everybody that came through here. Again, I either see you tomorrow or next Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. If I go on tomorrow, it's always going to be like around 9:30 or some shit like that. Salute to everybody, though, that came through.